This film is getting a limited US release May 10th, but I had the opportunity to see a free screening of this last month at my school and be involved in a Q&A with one of the executive producers, Harry Weiner. It was an interesting experience, but I'm not going to let that influence the truth. Was the film good or bad? Let's find out. The Expatriate, or Erased, that's what it said on the flyer, is directed by Philip Stossel, and the screenplay is by first-timer Arash Amel. I really hope I pronounced that right. The story, I'm not going to get into. I think it'd be best if you just avoided any trailers, plot snippets, just anything. Go into it fresh like I did, and hopefully you'll get sucked in. But now, is it good? Yes. The performances from the two leads, Aaron Eckhart and Liana Liberato, were most impressive. Olga Kurylenko, who was a Bond girl and a supporting character here, was fine, but she wasn't developed all that well. Both the action and drama, though, were shot very well, very clean. There was very little shaky cam. It was a very controlled setting, and that made the more intense sequences that much more enjoyable because I could actually see what the hell was going on. Thank you. The editing was also pretty spot on. However, the film's pacing wasn't as consistent as I would have liked. The film has these bursts of energy scattered throughout, and when those aren't happening, you have these lull points where things slow down, the story slows down, and you just want things to get back up. Pretty much the exact opposite of a 5-year-old on a handful of gummy bears. There were also some issues with the script. There's the plot, which starts out pretty simple, you know, and then it gets more and more complex. And my issue with that is, why do you need to make this conflict that big of an issue when you can just have it deal with the guy and his company, you know, just keep it in the family. It just seems like it got more complicated because that's what you have to do and it's a rule, which it really isn't. Also, there's this intimate relationship that is hinted at between two characters, and it didn't need to be there. The relationship reminded me of the one between Julia Stiles and Matt Damon in the Bourne movies, and that is not a bad or good thing, just an observation. And finally, the end of the film didn't really work for me. It's like the film was going like 80 miles an hour, and then it just stopped. It was about as abrupt as the ending of Killer Joe. For me at least. I would recommend it though. I'm not sure how big of a release it'll get, but as long as you see it, that's the important thing. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Thanks for your time, and have an awesome day.